Behavioral change is using a condom. And that's why that's there, because people like Helms think people should not have either education or access to condoms. And this is an educational effort. This is not a violation of people's property rights. We've been very careful that absolutely no damage is done. And if any damage is done, whatever it is, we will be happy to pay for it.
Okay,
we have the money with us to pay for it.
Can you tell me what your name is?
Jim Serfini.
And Jim, you're with?
TAG.
And can you spell your last name?
S-E-R-A-F-I-N-I.
S-E-R-A-F-I-N-I. And you're with TAG.
Yep.
And that stands for? I'm asking.
No, I know.
Okay, this is Dan Dick. Yeah, right. This is a demonstration by AIDS activists from New York against Senator Helms. This is Senator Helms' house. And what they've done is they put an inflatable condom on top of his house with this slogan on it.
They want to come down. Can you guys go over there and hold the ladder?
You want to take this off?
Yeah, eventually.
What's the deal here, you guys? Well, it's obvious. They need to get it now.
You guys don't want to tangle with these people because you don't want to get AIDS, I know. But what's next?
Back off the property. Back off the property.
I need you all to say yay again, okay?
I hate this part. It's just kind of anticlimactic.
The virus. And the whole point of this is to bring the public's attention to Jesse Helms' murderous policies, which in fact are killing people. He's in favor of discriminating, harassing, labeling people with AIDS, and rather than fighting the virus, which is what we're all concerned about. It's a public health policy, not a question of hatred against people with AIDS.
Has Mr. Helms also come out against safe-sex education?
He certainly has. One of the things that Helms has been most against is any kinds of education that would openly deal with sexual problems and the spread of the virus as it's actually spread. And this is dangerous because people need to know. If they know the information, then they'll use the information. The virus won't spread. But it's only if we have that kind of open communication that it's going to happen. And he's totally opposed that and fought it tooth and nail to keep that from happening.
Does Mr. Helms have anything to do with the border policy of keeping HIV positives out of the country?
He's made several proposals in Congress that would keep anybody that's infected with HIV out of the United States, which is in itself is discriminatory. It's also spending valuable resources where they could be better used elsewhere. And beyond that, it's ludicrous to think that a virus, it's not people, it's a virus that's spreading this disease, can be kept out of the United States borders. And it shows a basic lack of understanding of what this disease is all about.
What's your name, sir?
Dan Baker.
Where are you from?
I'm from the group that did this tag. We're Treatment Action Guerrillas, and we're a bunch of AIDS activists from New York.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Is to put what was called the Helms Amendment on mandatory testing
For health professionals.
for health professionals. But what he said was, which was just totally ridiculous, was that anybody who was knowingly HIV positive that engaged in an intrusive procedure was subject to criminal penalties. And in effect, that was doing exactly the opposite of what he even wanted to do, which was, in fact, to encourage people to get tested. But nobody's going to get tested if they find out that once they're tested and they are positive, that there's possible criminal penalties attached to it. So this latest, his latest piece of legislation was ludicrous even by his own standards. And
The line is still on in the back, so just let it drift as far as it goes.
Here's aiming at the cigarette.
It's more like a medium, actually.
treatment action.
It's not fair. They went up on this. But you should not be on private property. You should not be violating people's private property rights. You should be at the United States Capitol. I mean, I think it's just terrible that you would come and disrupt a neighborhood like this. Do you know her?
We want someone to take the generator. Gilby, can you do me a favor?
Poor little muffin.
Is registered to vote in Arlington County brochure? Who's James Serafini?
Figuring that she was in the know about what was going on. Sure.
Charlie.
And
they'll make a decision what they want to do, and then they'll be contacting us. They will arrest you, and then you'll come in.
professional. Have a good day.
So what's going to happen?
I highly recommend for all of you to return. You will. Okay? Remove these cars out of here. Get out of here.
Robert,
I'm sorry?
Yeah, Officer Daly will walk with you just to make sure.